Welcome to the Afternoon Book Club. A Southern Illinois author is set to have a book reading and signing this weekend. Now you can meet Robert Bristow at 2 p.m. this Sunday at Confluence Books in Carbondale. Bristow will discuss his book, The Real Appalachian Trail BC, or Before Cell Phones. After the reading, Bristow will be available to sign some books. Now joining us, we have Robert here with us. Thank you so much for joining us. Now tell us about your book.
Thank you very much for having me, Brianna. My Appalachian Trail book, titled Appalachian Trail BC, highlights the history of the Appalachian Trail. I was a 2,000 miler finishing in 1975, and like most of the 20,000 or more Appalachian Trail hikers, we all have a story to tell. And I thought, well, most of the stories are pretty boring, diaries and so forth. I chose to give a history, 120-year history of the Appalachian Trail beginning in 1900 to 2025 to give an overall history of this great trail.
Oh wow, that's awesome. And so with this weekend, what are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to the opportunity to showcase this book. All proceeds of the book go to the Appalachian Trail Museum, which is the organization that is trying to gather the history of the Appalachian Trail to preserve it before it's lost. So this is a history book as much as it is a diary of my hike.
Now, what is your connection to Southern Illinois?
Oh, well, I went to grad school here in the 1980s, graduated, got a job back east. After 30 plus years, I retired and wanted to move back here. My wife's family is from this area, so we have the opportunity to enjoy nicer weather, although this weekend may be a different story, but nothing like we had in New England.
So for those who are maybe watching, and they're interested in getting a copy, how can they get a copy of your book?
Well, the book will be available at the book reading at Confluence Books in Carbondale. If you can't make it, you can go, I have a presentation for the Sierra Club on February 12th. If you want to join us there. Otherwise, you can go to the atmuseum.org website and buy it from that publisher as well.
Now we just have a few more seconds, but can you talk to me about your shirt that you have on? I know you mentioned it.
Yeah, this is a white paint blaze, and any person hiking the Appalachian Trail will recognize this 2x6 white paint blaze that's found on trees and rocks, and it guides the hiker along the 2,000 miles. That's awesome. You follow this, you're on the trail.
That's pretty cool. Thank you so much for stopping by and talking with us. And local author Robert Bristow will host a reading and signing for his book, The Real Appalachian Trail BC. That's set for 2 p.m. Sunday at Confluence Books in Carbondale.